get you caught.
The Little Things. It is written and directed by John Lee Hancock, the director of The Highwayman, The Founder, and Saving Mr. Banks. It stars Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto.
This is the part where I start feeling like it's a trap.
It is a crime thriller film about two police officers, played by Rami Malek and Denzel Washington, who try to catch a serial killer. And Jared Leto plays a strange man who is the prime suspect of this investigation. Okay, first, let's take a look at the performances. They were amazing. It was a pleasure to see these stars act together. They each had to play these complicated characters, and they all did a great job doing so. I particularly loved the performance of Jared Leto. Everything he does feels weird and creepy and adds something to the character that he plays. The actors and the characters they play in the film are enough reason to watch this film, really.
How's the trunk space?
It's not a perfect movie, really, but in terms of acting, it's excellent.
Back off! Why is that? Why is that? That's what I want to know.
Back off. Hey.
It's all right. It's all right.
I also liked the atmosphere of this film, and the score was pretty good. It was composed by Thomas Newman, the composer of many great films such as 1917, Skyfall, and Wall-E. My main problem with The Little Things is its script. It starts out fine. We find out about these murders happening in LA, and we watch the two police officers as they get to know each other. But after a while, the movie just slows down, and you have to wait for quite some time before the action restarts. It's when Jared Leto's character comes into the film that it starts to get interesting again. But by then, we are halfway through the movie. I expected to see more of him. He's one of the best parts of the movie, but you have to wait for almost an hour before you can actually see him on the screen. It's really weird. My other issue with the script was its ending. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil anything. It's just that it didn't match the rest of the movie. For almost the entire time, they're trying to figure out who the killer is. But the ending just leaves all of that behind and does something totally different. And it wasn't satisfying to me at all. It's like the writer was so excited about the ending he had in mind that he just did everything he could to reach that ending. You have to ignore many things to find the ending even remotely good. In many ways, The Little Things reminds me of the movie Seven. There are so many similarities between them. In both of them, we have two detectives. One of them is much younger and not that experienced, and the other one's older and more experienced and mature. And there are so many other similarities that I'm not gonna get into right now because I don't want to spoil it, especially in regards to the ending. But the truth is, it's not as good as Seven, even with all of its big stars and impressive direction, and it all goes back to the script. It is filled with cliches that you have seen many times before. It doesn't bring much to the table, except for compelling characters, of course. Those three characters and the way the actors played them were what made me want to watch the movie till the end. They were just flawless. In conclusion, I would say this movie is worth your time. It's not really perfect, and I honestly expected more from it. But it's still a well directed and well acted movie, and despite all of its flaws, I enjoyed watching it. So, yeah, I recommend that you watch it too. Alright, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have watched The Little Things, tell us what you thought in the comments section below. See ya.